service of CNC worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC News brought to you by the Greece Chamber of Commerce, providing more than 800 area companies with business solutions since 1984. RG&E has finished repairs to its system following the severe thunderstorms that rocketed along the Lake Ontario shoreline Friday night and early Saturday. Rochester Gas and Electric started Sunday morning with about 3,500 customers still waiting for service, mostly in Wayne County, which was hardest hit. RG&E crews were reinforced by New York State Electric and Gas and crews from outside contractors, all working 24/7 throughout the weekend. RG&E said about 34,000 people, that's 9% of its customer base, was affected by the storms. At the worst, 16,000 were out simultaneously. Crews had restored power to nearly 30,000 by Sunday morning, and they were finally able to make steady progress during the day Sunday. A community gathering Sunday night in Caledonia remembered the 3 young people killed last week in a crash between a Jeep and a truck in Wheatland. Hundreds of people gathered at the Caledonia-Mumford School District, where they lit candles and released balloons in memory of Taylor Binnert, Chris Peterson, and Emily Peterson. Binnert and Chris Peterson were killed in the crash. Emily Peterson died of her injuries Friday. 2 other girls who were in the Jeep, Joanne Crutchen and Michaela Murphy, are still in guarded condition at Strong Memorial Hospital. The Ontario County Sheriff's Office said a Seneca Falls woman was killed in a motorcycle crash Sunday morning. Deputies said 50-year-old Linda Plate was riding on Route 488 in Hopewell when she hit a signpost and a utility pole. She was pronounced dead at F.F. Thompson Hospital in Canandaigua. Deputies are looking at whether rider inexperience played a role in the accident. An Army National Guard soldier from Parrington has been awarded one of the military's top awards for heroism. Governor Andrew Cuomo said Sergeant Joshua Young was awarded the Bronze Star with V for Valor device for his actions while serving with the Army's 760th Ordnance Battalion in Afghanistan. The governor's office said Sergeant Young was in charge of a platoon sent to blow up a stone wall in a roadside village. Insurgents were using the wall as cover to plant IEDs, more than 60 over 3 months. When they saw what Young and his team were up to, some 50 enemy fighters took the platoon under fire with automatic rifles and mortars. One round detonated some of the C4 explosive the sergeant's teams were setting in place. The explosion stunned the entire squad and badly injured the platoon sergeant. Young ran across open ground through debris and enemy fire, got the platoon medic to the wounded sergeant, then carried the wounded man to the medevac helicopter. He then returned and completed the mission of blowing up the wall. 4 adults and 2 children were displaced from their homes Sunday morning when fire hit a house at 237 Saratoga Avenue on Rochester's west side. Firefighters say they're alive because of working smoke detectors, which shows their value. The fire started on the first floor and worked its way up the building to the attic, causing heavy damage. The Red Cross was assisting the residents with new housing and with clothing. Nobody hurt, again because of working smoke detectors. Links to these and other stories are on GreaseNYLive.com. With your Jazz 90.1 news update, I'm Bud Lowell.